when you are coming to a place you have never been before, it's good you acquire skills before you leave your home.
Yeah.
This was my personal experience.
Yeah.
The only skill I had then was just computer typing, so I didn't really have enough skills. So when I got into this country, I got opportunities that I didn't have skill to get. Like opportunities are before you, but there is what is needed of you for you to have it. I didn't have that. So
I'll pick up the chunks from the beatings and take my bag. I could not afford a thing. There was a day I got stuck in Dubai. I did not have transport fare.
Oh my God.
I slept in Union.
You slept in Union.
So without wasting time, I opened my boxes because I told you I came just with few pieces of dresses and I start selling.
Right? Yeah. So I actually sent 3 million CFA francs. Yes. And they made me a 1-month visa.
I applied a lot. If you know what 8 months look like.
I've been for 17 years, my dear, without a job here. So as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others the permission to do the same. Hello family, welcome back. So on today's Dubai Experiences, we have our beautiful sister, Minister Mary Peters. So she's here to share her Dubai experiences. She's been in Dubai for some time and she's here to inspire you guys. Yes, my viewers, especially those in the UAE. See, I'm sharing these stories to inspire not only those in the United Arab Emirates, okay? I'm sharing it to inspire those Africans or whoever is an immigrant trying to look for a better life for themselves and family. So, Ms. Mary Peters, how are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I need to thank you, okay? Because you know what has been happening in the UAE, the rains and everything. Yeah. The roads are blocked, even though they are open now, but just for you to leave your comfort zone, for you to be here to share your experiences, I'm really, really very happy.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you so much for coming. So as I normally do, I'll be asking you some questions and you'll be giving me your sincere responses. Okay, so without further ado, I will just go straight to the first question. Can you give us a short introduction about yourself so that my viewers will know who Minister Mary Peters is?
Yeah, okay, thank you for having me, and thank you everyone. Okay, my name is Minister Mary Peter, and I'm Nigerian, from Edo State, like she rightly said. And it'd be good being around. So, yeah.
So for how long have you been in the UAE?
Yeah, for 12 years now. I've been in UAE for 12 years now.
To be here for 12 years, that's a long time.
Yes.
You are my big sister when it comes to being in the UAE.
Yeah, you can say that. And I came in here 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, so that makes it 12 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Yeah. 2024 is 12 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let's go to the second question. Why did you leave your country and why did you choose the United Arab Emirates?
Okay. I left my country because I wanted more. Okay, that's just a fact. Yeah, there's always a time where you want more and you believe that more you want is in somewhere else. Yeah, so that was my situation then. And then as at then, that was what I believed. But along the way, I find out that I came here for a purpose. You know, as we live our lives, we are not just all by ourselves. We don't own ourselves. So some decisions are there we make that are divinely orchestrated without us even knowing. So that was what happened to me. I just got to a place where I realized I needed more, and that more was not where I was. So I had the opportunity to come in here. So I had the invitation to go to another country, but I just bluntly refused it, not knowing why. So when to come to Dubai was just brought to me. I just accepted joyfully.
Okay.
So that's how I came here. I came here for more, and I would say I've seen more.
Okay, perfect. So you heard her. So why did you choose the United Arab Emirates? Because you've told us why you wanted to leave or why you left your country, because you were in search of more. So why the United Arab Emirates? Because in your previous conversation, you just said you had a visa or you had an opportunity to go to somewhere else, but you chose United Arab Emirates. So why United Arab Emirates?
Yeah, like I said, there are some decisions you make that are divinely inspired.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was why I came to United. I find out that my decided to come to this country was inspired by God.
Okay.
Yeah, I found out that because growing up then, that was one thing with me.
Okay.
Yeah, some may think it's prophetic.
Okay.
Or, you know, when you, there is a level of spiritual understanding you get, you know all those things. So I can just decide that I won't do this. I can just decide I will do this. And then I find out that the hand of God is in that my decision.
Okay.
So that was what I later find out, that my coming here was divinely inspired. So that was why I was able to make the decision to come here, because the access to get to Europe, it was Europe, was easy, was open, everything was okay. But when I didn't feel within my spirit that that is a direction I should go. So when this Dubai came, and I just, without even knowing what is involved, how the country is.
Because that's what I wanted to ask. Like, did you know the UAE, or they just brought it to the table? They said, okay, so we have, you refused going to Europe, we have the United Arab Emirates, and you were just going with United. Did you know? Did you make any research?
Because then internet is not as easy as it is now. Yeah. Then if you get a data, you want to use it to do something specific. So, and we didn't have Android, like I think then it was BlackBerry Boat 5 was the toppest phone at Android then. So, you know, so I didn't really make research to know what is United Arab Emirates. How is it? You know, what is going on there? You know, I didn't really make any research, but there was peace within me that made me know that, okay, this is the right place I should go to. So that was what made me to come here. I found peace in deciding to come to United Arab Emirates, and I can say I've not regretted the decision. So.
All right, perfect. So how did you find yourself in the United Arab Emirates? Okay, after you said no Europe, there was no peace in you to go to Europe, and there was peace in you to choose UAE. So how did you find yourself here? Did someone, who did your visa? How long the visa took to be processed, and how did you get your flight to get here?
Yeah, okay, I was brought here by someone. Okay, and the process of the visa was not really difficult. You know, that was the first time I did my passport. I never really decided that, okay, I'm going to travel this year. You know, some people will say I'm going to travel this year, make plans and arrangement for that. But in my case, it was never something I really wanted to do, to travel out of the country. So when a friend of mine reached out to me that, oh, I have a friend in Dubai, she's asking for someone that can come over there, you know, come over here. So I said, okay, I like I said, I decided it. So she did my passport, did my visa, and that was how I came here. My visa took about 2-3 days to come out. Okay. So she did the visa, did the passport, bought the ticket, and then there was someone I met at the airport, her friend that I booked with. We took the same flight, Emirates, and then came into the country. And then getting into the country, honestly, I know some people have ugly experiences in their starting stage, but I would say my first and second week of being in UAE was not really a tough one, because the lady that brought me, I lived with her for some time before she traveled out. So it was not really a tough for other people. I don't know, but it was not really a tough for me.
All right. So on the next question, so when you arrived, you made no research, right? You knew someone that knew someone. Did they tell you how the place, the environment it's like what you're going to face, the challenges?
Yeah, it was when I got into the country, I was briefed about how things are done. You know, I didn't really know the kind of visa I had. So when I came into the country, I made research and I found out, okay, I had 2 weeks visa.
Okay.
Yes, that was really short. It's not, you know, now Dubai have really made things easier.
Yeah.
Very. Then it was 2 weeks. Then you have to go for visa change when your visa expires.
Okay.
You go to either Iran or Man, you know, all these nearby countries.
Okay.
You have to exit the country, go there, wait for some time that your visa will be approved. As soon as you get your visa, then you can fly back in.
Okay.
So that was the situation then, and then getting a job. So that was how I started. Yeah.
All right. So you've taken the Emirates flight. You landed in the UAE, in the DXB International Airport. What was the environment, weather, and accommodation shock you had on the spot?
You know, then it was just like, okay, I've arrived at a place I wanted.
Okay.
Honestly speaking.
Okay.
Because I will speak honestly.
Okay.
I felt like, okay, yeah, I have arrived at a place I wanted. Nothing was really like strange to me because I watch movies and I see how, you know, people in the city, people in abroad, how things, the standard of their living. So I was expecting that kind of standard of, you know, so when I came into the country, I saw the airport. I said, okay, that's fine. But what shocked me was the heat. Okay. Because I came in May. So at that time, the weather started getting really hot. So that was something that really surprised me. So the accommodation was good because the person that brought me was staying in a very nice place. Okay. So the accommodation was really good.
Okay, because the next question is there a difference between 2012? She came in 2012, yes. Yeah. Is there a difference, I mean, the airport, between 2012 and now? Like, is there a difference or? I
have traveled many times and I won't say there is a much difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are telling my viewers that by 2012, the Dubai International Airport was like that?
That's why I would say there is much.
Okay. But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying.
Yeah, then it was very beautiful.
Oh, that's great.
Dubai have always maintained a standard of beauty. Yeah. Yeah, in the country.
All right, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask, do you love love?
Yeah, love is good.
Okay.
Who doesn't love love?
All right, because you normally hear this statement, oh, I love love, I love love. Do you think there's actually, or do you think there is love in Dubai? Because we have people complaining that there is no love in Dubai. So what do you have to say about that?
Okay, in terms of love, where does love come from? Okay. Love comes from somewhere.
Definitely.
And love comes from God. Yeah. And God is love. You can't look for something you don't have in you in someone.
You said a very important thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't be looking for love everywhere when you don't have love. Okay. So to have love in you means you need to have God. So when you are filled with the love of God, that is when you are able to love yourself.
Definitely.
So many people looking for love in people don't have love in themselves.
To give others.
Yeah. So when someone is offering you what you don't know, you will abuse it. You will misunderstand it. You will misuse it. Yeah. So if you are looking for love, what you have to do is to make sure you have so much love in you to give. Yeah. That is the first thing to do. Okay. Have so much love in you to give. Okay. So when you give love to someone that do not have love, the person is feeling it, is catching it, you know. So that love have a way of building the person's mind to see, okay, this is how it should be. This is how love should be. So you must have love if you are looking for love as a man and as a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So do you think the people in the UAE, I don't want to generalize things, let me just say some people in the UAE don't really have that love for themselves?
You know, see, it's so many people have been betrayed. Yeah. Have been disappointed.
Yeah.
And then that has kind of built wound in them. That when they are seeing a good person, they are using their past experience to judge the person that is presently before them to think, maybe you are like the previous guy or you are like the previous girl now. You understand? So they give chance for healing. When you are healed, there is a time for everything under heaven. That is what the word of God says. There is a time for you to be healed from the pain that you have experienced. And then it is when you are healed, you can now approach someone for the same thing where you got a bad experience. So now, in terms of being disappointed, being wounded in a relationship, how did you start the relationship? What is the standard of your living? What is the standard or the basis of that man and woman coming together? That's what we are talking about in terms of relationship. Yeah. So I have seen a case where a man will come to me, and then, okay, for example, let me use this as an example because I love to be straightforward and honest. So this man came to me, and he said to me he wanted a relationship. Okay. So now I told him be honest. Okay, because this is something that have to do with a lifetime. Yeah. This is something that have to do with my destiny. I know what marriage is. Some men don't even know what marriage is. Some women don't know what marriage is. And now you are coming to me for a relationship. So I told him, tell me what has been, because you are quite of age. So why are you not married by now? He said he had a relationship with a girl, and the girl was the girl had a child somewhere, and she didn't tell him. So he got to dig into her profile and find out that the girl had a child. So, and when he confronted the lady about the situation, the lady reacted and blocked him on Facebook, where he discovered that the girl have a child. So, and that was how the relationship ends. So, okay, fine. So now I asked him, what are you putting on my table to think about? Because you are bringing to me now to think about relationship. And what you want is marriage. But you are not talking about what you want. You are talking about relationship. I said, now I cannot accept this. Why? What I want to think about is what the goal.
The goal, which is marriage.
But now you are putting relationship on the table for me to think about. If I should accept you now, it will be on the basis of relationship. You may not be the man I want to marry. Okay. For people who are not Christians, who are unbelievers, they can accept you as a man for pleasure.
Definitely.
But now as a believer, I don't live that kind of life. So I won't be accepting you for pleasure. And I will not be accepting you for any other things to deceive you.
Definitely.
So therefore, I will not be thinking about what you are putting on the table, because I don't have time for that. And then now, looking into your past relationship, because I'm talking about being betrayed and disappointed. If this you are putting on my table to think about, this is definitely what you put on the table of the previous girl to decide about. So this lady decided about you on relationship basis. And now you want to take things further into marriage, which she's not ready with you. This is not what you discussed with her. This is not what you told her you are interested in her for. You told her you wanted the relationship. She accepted you for that. She have a child with someone. How are you sure that she is no longer in relationship with the father of that child? So now you are feeling betrayed. And you are blaming this lady, not knowing that you are the one that created a room for that betrayal.
Because he came in for relationship, not for the end goal, which is marriage.
You get it now.
I get it.
So the foundation is wrong. So if you were talking about marriage with this lady, that is what she would have decided about. She said, no, I don't want to marry you. she would have said that earlier, and you would have looked for someone else who is interested in you for same reason.
Yeah.
So this is why people get disappointed. You are the one that loved the lady, and the lady does not love you. And then what you are proposing is not understandable. So the lady can just have you for fun, or the man can just have you for fun.
Okay.
So this creates disappointment, because by the time you want to take things further, which intention you didn't make known at the early stage, the person will say, no, I don't want you for that.
Okay.
Because I already have someone else.
Okay.
So this is how disappointment and betrayal is created, that make people not feel comfortable to want to open up for love with someone else.
In Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are trying to explain to us that there's a lot of dishonesty
from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yes.
That's why people don't easily get married in Dubai.
Yes.
All right. So as a Christian,
not easily get married, sorry. Don't easily get into relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some people that are married but they don't trust themselves.
Definitely.
Because of the condition in which they came together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as a Christian sister, where would you advise my Christian viewers watching you to go in search, or my Christian brothers watching you to go in search of a good base, or to get in search of a woman or women they could have a good solid relationship with that would lead to marriage?
Okay. Like I said, God is love. Man did not create marriage. God created marriage. So to begin with, you go to the foundation.
Okay.
And then I want us to know that in every nation, there are two authorities. The authority of darkness and the authority of light. And God is light.
Yeah.
So anywhere you found yourself, God is there. So if you want to go into a relationship with someone, you want to go into a relationship with someone, you are looking for a wife, okay, and then you as a Christian lady, you are hoping to be found by a brother. So as a brother that is looking for a wife, you need to know who God is. That is where to find your wife. You need to stay in the presence of God. The Bible said Adam was in the presence of God, and God brought Eve unto him. You understand? So for every man under heaven, there is a woman for you. There is a man for that woman. So the right place to look for a spouse is in the presence of God. Because in the presence of God, that is where you get to discover yourself. If you have not yet discovered who you are, what your destiny is, your purpose here on earth, what it is, such person is not matured for marriage.
Definitely.
Because when you know who you are, you know where you are going. That is when you know who to bring along.
Definitely.
For a matter as sensitive as that.
Yeah.
So the right place to be, to look for a spouse, is in the presence of God. Discover who you are. And with who you are and where you are going, you'll be able to know who you need.
Definitely.
Yeah. So when you know who you need, there are many women out there. There are many men out there. It is not everybody that have what you need.
Definitely.
So when you know who you need, based on your self-discovery, purpose discovery, destiny discovery, with God in you, you definitely be directed to find who is for you according to that destiny. Yeah, because if you look into the case of Joseph and Mary, they were already in relationship. They were already courting to be married. So now when such an assignment as heavy as that was placed upon Mary, Mary can't carry out that assignment without a man beside her. So she spoke to Joseph. Joseph was not receptive to her explanation because it was beyond human, you understand? So now what happened? The Bible said the same angel went to Joseph, spoke to Joseph, and said to Joseph, you must marry her, because the assignment that is on her is of the Holy Ghost. So now, for that purpose, two of them came together. And if you look forward, the angel never spoke to Mary again. It was Joseph he kept speaking to. Take this baby to Egypt. Bring the baby back. It was the man the angel was speaking to. So when you are a child of God, you are a Christian, God is interested. God is more interested in whom you marry than yourself. Because there is an assignment. That's why I say destiny. That was their destiny. And two of them needed to be together for that destiny to be fulfilled. So when you have discovered your destiny, God will direct you to find that man and that woman for that destiny to be fulfilled. So when you are outside of God, you are likely to miss it. That is why there's so many divorces today. Yeah.
All right.
So the right place to be is in the presence of God.
You need to open a counseling session, because man, you really touched some nuggets about marriage that myself I'm bewildered. Okay, so this was a very interesting topic. So what you're trying to say is you have to attach yourself with people of purpose, driven purpose, the same like what you have. Two purposeful people have to be together to make marriage or relationship work.
But not just two purposeful people, because everything good is not good for us.
Okay.
In terms of, let me explain, in terms of marriage, I am a good woman by the grace of God. You are a good woman by the grace of God. By destiny, I cannot marry any man.
Definitely.
Now, as a good woman, a man may see me and say, oh, she's a good woman, she's lovely, she's kind, I want her. So if I accept him because he's also good, we are both good, and then we get married. Because the destiny and purpose is not that the two of us come together, I can become bad for him. He will become bad for me. Not intentionally, unaware, because by destiny, by purpose, because the coming together of a man and woman must be based on purpose. Because if I am not serving your purpose, you are not serving my purpose, I will become dissatisfied.
Definitely.
And that is what will lead me to start looking for more somewhere else, just like I came here. So if I can't see that purpose being fulfilled, being with you, I will have to look out.
Definitely.
So I am good, but we are not good together.
Okay.
We are not made to be. My goodness is to serve another man. Your goodness is to serve another woman. So I will not be able to help you to get to the fullness of who you are. So it's not just about two people coming together, but two good people that are met
for each other.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sister Mary. Thank you so much. That was one very great explanation you did there. So right now we're getting to the elephant in the room question. Okay, you have to give us a vivid account of your experiences from when you arrived the UAE till date you seated here with us. And you have to make mention of the living conditions, the housing, the job hunts, the visa changes, the employment. So you just have to give us everything we need to know.
You see, everything in life in general is patience. Yeah. And when you are coming to a place you have never been before, it's good you acquire skills before you leave your home.
Yeah.
This was my personal experience.
Yeah.
The only skill I had then was just computer typing, you know. So I didn't really have enough skills. So when I got into this country, I got opportunities that I didn't have skill to get. Like opportunities are before you, but there is what is needed of you for you to have it. I didn't have that. So if you are